Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica and this is Indigo Lightworker Tarot. Hi Aries, how are all you guys doing? I hope you're doing great and wherever you are, you're having a good time. I'd send you the good energy. Aries, if you wouldn't like, you could subscribe and like to the channel if you wanted to. I don't know if that came out right, but anyways, Aries, today we're going to talk about health. And I'm using my deck of cards that is this, all right? It's about, this lady is an artist. Her name is Izzy Ivy. And so she painted all these cards. All right, so this set of cards is about health. And the first question is, what is bringing me out of wholeness? And I got beyond the mind. So something beyond the mind could be bringing you out of wholeness at this time. So we're going to look that up to see how we can possibly remedy this. It says, take a step back, take a step outside your mind-based concerns or limitations. Looking at things in an overly logical way will hinder you and obstruct access to your superpowers. You may be transfixed by a past experience. The past may be running you and making your mind spin so you cannot see what is really in front of you. Consider what your heart and your gut are telling you. Step back and clear your mind. Meditate in your own way. Contemplate what the situation at hand would feel like if you released all fears and worries. Are these concerns even yours? So that could really help your health at this time if you take all that into consideration. Now we're going to go with question 2. What can I do to bring in more life force energy and encourage swifter healing? And I got number 56, vulnerability. So this could encourage healing is vulnerability. Be vulnerable with yourself or others. It may also be time to step into the role of healer and hold space. Holding space means being fully present without judgment, in a way that provides a safe and nurturing environment. In this place, guards can be dropped and a deeper level of awareness and relating can unfold. Enabling unconditional love and acceptance allows for vulnerabilities to be expressed, for the core of disease is to be discovered, and for profound healing to take place. Dis-ease. Wait, I might be saying that wrong. For the core of dis-ease is to be discovered, and for profound healing to take place. She hyphened disease, and I've never seen that. Okay, so I don't know if y'all can read that. How she hyphened? I'm not sure. All right, the third question is, what vision can I hold to remind me of wholeness and health? So what vision should we hold? I got 2 cards as the vision you should hold. One was your unique gifts, number 55. So we're going to talk about that first. It says, what makes you unique? Any quirks that you feel are shortcomings could be the key to your superpowers. Look for the positive sides of your oddities and traits. How would you like to spend more time? Are there things you would like to try or feel a pull to explore? Now is the time to follow these whispers. You never know how transformational they may be. So your uniqueness is part of your wholeness and health. And it's going to remind you, the vision you hold, if you remember, your uniqueness is one of your superpowers. Now what else will help you is balanced forces. Balanced forces. All right, this woman is so creative with her artwork. It says, this card invites you to look at masculine and feminine energy from a more balanced perspective. Is the situation at hand on the more masculine side of the spectrum? Can it be tempered with feminine energy? Vice versa, would the addition of masculine energy bring balance? What needs to happen to form a more holistic and equalized foundation? Do you normally hold a position of one extreme? How might you balance this so you can experience a more optimized state of being? To bring more masculine drive and focus to a situation. Focus on your goals, desires, and ambitions. If you want to engage more feminine energy for receptivity, trust, flow, and surrender, consider all the things that you are grateful for already. Feel the warmth, gratitude, and comfort of knowing everything is divinely perfect just the way it is. So what could help you is kind of just balancing out your masculine and your feminine energy, and that would really help your energy flow at this time. Very interesting. I really love this deck of cards, I've got to say. There's so much information you can get from these. Good advice. I do have a poem for you guys. All the best people are a little fill in the blank. Some people can make you think, and they think you have a chain that they can yank. Stand in your resolve, for you have truly evolved. Sometimes we compromise. I see the full in your energy as an amazing surprise in your enterprise. So follow the yellow brick path, for you know the way, and it's full of surrender. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out what's going on with the person on your mind. Spirit, can you tell me about the person on Aries' mind? I've got the Two of Cups. So this person could really have you on their mind. All right, they are thinking that this connection is very special. They could view you as their soulmate. As the one that got away or something along those lines. The Nine of Wands. So maybe this person feels wounded from this connection. Maybe they feel hurt. Maybe they had a negative outlook when it came to y'all's connection. They were thinking that you possibly would hurt them, or they could just think that you in the end would leave them in some type of way. So your person could have been kind of guarded with you, because when it comes to love, they've been hurt before. They could walk around with love wounds. Yeah, we've got the Seven of Wands. So this person was wounded, and they were pessimistic when it came to y'all's connection, and they were walled off. Possibly this person was defensive, and they challenged the connection, and they could have been a bit paranoid about you, and they stayed at a distance or kept you at arm's length in some type of way due to their negative outlook. Possibly they were trying to test you in some type of way. The Fool in reverse. So this person was holding back from you because of indecision in some type of way. Possibly they didn't know what they wanted, this person. And also, they're the type of person who makes bad decisions, and then they have to try to figure out what to do with the aftermath of their bad decision. There was something about this person that made, when it came to y'all's connection, they were a bit leery. They were a little bit suspicious, is what I'm getting, for some reason. And possibly this person jumped into y'all's connection without thinking. They were being reckless in some type of way. Clarify the Two of Cups, please. The Moon. They were hiding something from you. There could have been a lot going on behind the scenes in this person's life that you did not know about when it came to your connection or another connection. And they were hiding this out of fear, I feel, for their own personal gain. They were hiding things from you. Clarify the Nine of Wands. This person likes to hide their emotions, period. They feel very walled off emotionally to me. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Yeah, this person was wounded. When you came along, this person was wounded. It could have been from a divorce. And they were suffering. Their heart was not okay. They were in emotion. They were grieving emotionally in some type of way. This person had experienced a lot of heartbreak when you came around. And they were hurt. Possibly they were even depressed. They could currently be depressed. And they like to hide the fact that they've been hurt or that they're not okay. This person hides their feelings and their pain. So they want to appear to be strong, but actually they're suffering on the inside. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Okay, this person could have been standoffish with you and trying to maintain control over this connection, because they could have been in some type of commitment that they didn't want you to know, and they were protecting this secret from you or hiding this secret from you. Or just hiding it in general. Clarify the Fool in reverse. The Empress. So the person on your mind could be a person with children. Okay, but this person, when it came to you, was making bad choices. They were being reckless. And I feel like they just kind of, possibly they jumped into y'all's connection thinking that possibly everything would be okay, without really thinking things through. And then they had to protect, they had to hide things from you is what I'm getting, because they jumped into this connection without thinking it through. Clarify the Empress. Oh. So they were already with somebody. It was this Empress. And that's why they were holding back from you. Somebody from their past. So I feel like this is somebody from their past that possibly they got involved with. So your person could have been in a connection and they weren't very satisfied in that connection, but they were committed to this person is what I'm getting. So your person could have recklessly got involved with somebody, but possibly the reason that they started a connection with you is because they weren't happy with this person. So it could be someone that they have a lot of history with the Six of Cups. They could even have children with this person. Clarify the Moon. Oh. Your person was hiding from you the fact that they were not doing well financially. It was one of the things they were hiding. They're coming out as a King of Pentacles in reverse. And possibly this person was hiding the fact that they're very greedy, but also the fact that they aren't good with money. All right, so this person loves material things, but this person, so they could have hid behind material things when it comes to you, They wanted you to think that they were more well off than they were, but actually this person was struggling financially, is what I'm getting. But they're very greedy. So your person on your mind could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So they had a lot of financial fears and worries, is what I'm getting. And it had to do with their overindulgence and their greed and the fact that they're not good with money. Clarify the Three of Swords. Nine of Cups. Your person was heartbroken, so they were drinking a lot. This person is an overindulger in alcohol. So I feel like possibly one of the things that they were hiding was not only that they were suffering from some type of heartbreak, but also they were hiding the fact that they had some type of drinking issue from you, and that's how they coped with their heartbreak, was through overindulging in alcohol. So this person could have wounds from a lot of different places. I feel like it's not just one place that this person has wounds. They've been hurt like quite a few, by a lot of different people, is what I'm getting. So they always think worst case scenario. They always look at the situation as glass half empty. Clarify, they could be a Taurus. Oh, I already said that. Pisces, Cancer. Clarify the Hierophant. Oh, so they could have been in some type of commitment where they were carrying the whole thing. Okay, so they had some dependence. This Empress does not work. This person they're dealing with is somebody who's not working. Okay, so maybe they have a young baby, more than one child. All right, so your person is carrying a lot of people, a lot of weight, and they're doing it all on their own. And so this person you're on your mind is overstressed. They're burnt out. They feel like they're not getting the help that they deserve. And that's one of the reasons why they could be overindulging. And it all has to do... And also this person carries around some type of burden from their childhood. Your person is carrying around something that they haven't released from their childhood. Clarify the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So this person could have some type of offer that they're trying to figure out how to bring to you, or they have something that they owe you, or they need to tell you or give you. So they could be slowly trying to figure out how to present you with this offer or reveal something to you, possibly when it comes to their finances. Okay, this person could be focused solely on their responsibilities at this time because they have a lot of financial issues. I feel like your person has people depending on them, so they have to be productive. They have to get things done when it comes to money. So money could be this person's main priority. And they want to appear to be wealthy, this person. But I feel like that's an illusion. That's one of their illusions, is that they're wealthy. But that's not the case. Clarify the Nine of Cups. This person wanted to breadcrumb you. They wanted to give you just enough that you would stick around, possibly. They possibly want to tell you something too. They want to share something with you. They could want to give you some type of explanation. All right, share some type of news with you. But also they could have wanted to just breadcrumb you in some type of way so that they felt in control. Clarify the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay, so your person is very happy with whatever situation they find themselves in because they feel like these people are taking advantage of them. They feel like people are using them and they're not getting any support in their life. So they don't feel like people care about their struggles. Like this person they're dealing with does not care about their struggles. They just want what they want. And this person is fearless when it comes to their demands. And possibly this Empress that they're dealing with, this person could be making really bad financial decisions that your person's having to shoulder the consequences of. Clarify the Six of Cups. The Hermit and the Magician. Okay. So when it comes to the past, this Empress did something reckless, okay, is what I'm getting. And now when it comes to they're thinking about the past. This Empress in reverse, they're thinking about the past and possibly how they were tricked. So, okay. Clarify the Empress more. Tell me more about this Empress. Tell me more about this Empress. Oh, okay. This Empress could be you. So possibly some of you made a bad choice in the past. Okay, when it comes to this person. You could have even gotten in a commitment with this person in some type of way. But you don't have to be in a commitment with this person. All right. And some of you are really thinking about the past, but I feel like you've freed yourself. So some of you could be single and self-sufficient and attracting in a lot of things, but in the past, you possibly made a bad decision when it comes to this person on your mind. And some of you could be thinking about how this person manipulated you and how they tricked you in the past. So some of you could have been dealing with some type of trickster, is what I'm getting. But you freed yourself from this situation. All right, so some of you could be like very self-sufficient and attracting in something new. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. This person is worried about possibly their job security. So they could have even lost their job. This King of Pentacles in reverse could have gotten fired, is what I'm getting, but they're very worried about their finances and possibly they didn't keep up a routine when it comes to their job. Okay, they're feeling hopeless when it comes to work in some reason. Maybe their job's just not giving them enough to live on. Clarify the Six. And they could be worried about actually having to explain themselves to you. And possibly they realize, maybe they think they don't have anything to offer you and you wouldn't want to be with them because there's some type of financial insecurity with this person. So maybe they're worried about you realizing that they don't have a lot to give or provide you. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. This person is ready to share some type of news with you is what I'm getting. They're ready to share. They want to rush towards you and give you some type of something tangible even, or they want to share, they want to open up. They're ready to explain, they're ready to possibly this person now realizes that they should have opened up to you, and they shouldn't have been so guarded with you, and they shouldn't have been so closed off and closed-minded. But they want to explain to you that it wasn't you, it was them, that possibly they were suffering from a broken heart that they didn't reveal to you, and that they were very in a dark place, and they were hurting, and now they want to explain all that to you as why they treated you possibly as a threat or as somebody who would just hurt them again. This person looked at love as kind of like it was an enemy in some type of way. So possibly they treated you like you were some type of hostile threat. But that wasn't you. It was them projecting their pain onto you is what I'm getting. And now they need to explain all that to you. Clarify the Four of Cups. They want to tell you the truth because they're very unhappy with their current situation and their life, and now they're reevaluating everything. They're reevaluating the fact that possibly they released you due to what other people would think, due to their responsibilities, due to possibly they could have been in a commitment for some of you. All right, but I feel like this person's ready to speak their truth. They have some type of clarity because they've really thought about you. This person has thought about you, and they're ready to manifest you back into their life, is what I'm getting. This person misses you, and they're weighed down by the past when it comes to you two and how everything played out and what they did and what they said. Clarify the Nine of Swords. This person could be worried that you have someone else, that you're happy without them, that you don't want them back, something along those lines, that you're over this whole thing, that you don't see them that way anymore, that you only see them as a friend, that you friend zoned them. They could be worried about that. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Okay, this person wants to make things right. They want to make amends. They're ready to balance out the scales with you. They're ready to be transparent. They don't want to hide things from you anymore. Possibly they've healed enough that they can come at you from a place that's more healed. So possibly this person has found some more balance in their life. Maybe they're not drinking as much as they were, because this person has been drinking, or they were drinking quite a bit and hiding it from you. So they're ready to they are coming up with solutions to tell you and to say to you that, and they're hoping that you'll be patient with them and that you possibly will see their side of the story. Clarify the Ace of Swords, please. What's the truth? Something's changed is the truth. There's been some type of turning point in this person's life. Possibly they think that you two are destined to be together, or they've had some type of clarity. Okay. What's the Wheel of Fortune? What's the Wheel of Fortune? Now their intuition is speaking to them. Now they have some type of clarity. Now they realize who you are. Possibly you're some type of psychic. Or they're now trusting their intuition and they didn't in the past. Some type of knowledge could have come to this person when it comes to you through a psychic. A psychic could have given them some clarity is another scenario I'm getting. And then they woke up, because this connection could have been like on a higher level with the Hierophant card. You could be very spiritually gifted and powerful with the Hierophant and the Empress together. You could be a natural you could be spiritually enlightened. Clarify the Magician. And they realize, now they think about their games. This person's thinking about how they could have played a game with somebody who was on another level. Clarify the Magician. Okay. So this person does want a new beginning with you, but possibly you've moved on and you're going to have a new beginning somewhere else. You're manifesting for yourself a new beginning with someone else, a lot of you. But I feel like this person is also going to try to manifest a fresh start, a do-over. They want a second chance because they've had some type of clarity come to them when it comes to how they treated you in this whole situation. They're ready to tell you the truth now. I feel like they lied to you in the past. Clarify the Three of Cups. The World. Yeah, they are worried that you've closed the cycle with them. They're worried, okay, that you've closed the cycle and that you're just out here having a good time and you're okay without them. That's what this person is worried about. That possibly that you don't even need, they might feel like that you don't need them, that you're A-okay, that this relationship is over. So they're kind of haunted by the fact that they didn't explain themselves to you, and they know they should have. And also they're really up late at night thinking about how they could possibly give you an explanation that would create a new beginning with you. This person wants a new beginning with you, but they're trying to figure out like the best way, like what do I actually say to Aries to create a new beginning with us. Clarify Temperance, please. Okay, so this person wants to make things right, and they think about how much they desire you. This person's passion for you is off the charts. This person thinks about you passionately. They're desiring you. They could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And now they're thinking about the bigger picture, and they see you in their future. The King of Wands is a visionary. And so when this person thinks about their future, they see you in their future now. All right? This person wants you to be a part of their life, is what I'm getting. And they also think about what it would be like to have, their desires for you are very strong. And they think about you in a desirable way. Clarify the High Priestess. So you might have come into some knowledge too about this person. You could be very enlightened about this whole situation with the High Priestess. Okay, but this person also, possibly through the help of a psychic, clarify the High Priestess, please. Okay. A High Priestess could have told, I've got the Lovers, so you could have been dealing with a Gemini. Okay. Tell me about the Lovers. Okay. I feel like the psychic told this person that they chose wrong. And that they will not have, with whatever choice they made, it will not lead to what they want, is what they have been told. So a psychic came, your person got a reading because they were unhappy with their current life and their situation. So they wanted some clarification when it comes to you. This person was trying to, they've had clouded judgment in the past when it comes to you, and they were trying to have some type of breakthrough. So they went to a psychic, okay, because possibly they wanted a change in their life. So they wanted some dirt on you. They wanted to actually know who you are, what's going on with you. The psychic told them that when it comes to love, they chose wrong. Okay, and that things will not work out with whoever they're with. So now they know. They know that they were, that somebody got them to do something. Okay, but this connection, the connection they chose was based on envy and jealousy, and somebody who was playing with them, somebody who, it was nothing but like some type of love triangle mind game, something like that. And it's not going to lead to anything productive, is what the psychic told them. That they're dealing with somebody who is very abusive, sneaky, and that there's going to be a lot of fights and arguments. You're not going to have a peaceful love connection upcoming with whoever you're with currently, is what they were told. This situation will not get better with the person you're with. This person is hiding things from you. This person has to have things their way, is what they were told. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Okay, so this person could be watching you. They're holding back and they're trying to figure out if you have new love. So the person on your mind wants to know, like, if you're in love with someone else or if you've met someone else. They want to know. So they're kind of like, they could be stalking you. They're checking you out. They're trying to gather information about how you possibly feel. Clarify the Page of Swords. Clarify the Page of Swords. Oh my goodness. they now realize that you and them are a divine match. I guess the psychic also told them that you were a divine feminine or masculine, whichever. Okay, they were told that by the psychic. They found that out. And they also found out that possibly that this would have been a connection that was spiritual, or that you two have a spiritual connection. They could have been told that. They also could have been told that you're going to get new love and that you're manifesting it. So they might already know, and they're just trying to figure out when that's going to happen. Okay? But they want to take back power of this situation. I feel like this person is trying to figure out how they can gain the upper hand when it comes to y'all's connection. They're trying to figure out if they could possibly work things out with you and you two could gain some type of stability together. So they want to take charge and they want to face you, is what I'm getting, in the situation. But they're conflicted because they've been told that you're going to get new love. And that possibly that this is done. Clarify the world. Yeah. They possibly are worried that you think that closing the cycle with them was a good thing. Okay? And I feel like they think that they're worried that you think that ending things with them was for the best. And that you're moving towards something better. Okay, so I feel like this person knows that you're accomplishing a lot and you're a beacon of light in this world. So you could be a light worker, but they see you as a bright light who's shining. So you could be on the internet doing some type of work and you're getting a lot of success through your work in some type of way. But this person knows that you're going places, and that's what really, possibly the psychic revealed that to them, that you're going to really shine brightly with your work. All right. And this person is seeing you in a whole new light because of what the psychic revealed to them. All right. She told them a lot about you, is what I'm getting. And you're moving in a positive direction. And possibly they see you standing in your power. So you could also be the emperor too. And they're watching you stand in your power. So you could be embodying both energies at this time, the masculine and the feminine. And this person is watching you move with authority. That's what I'm getting now. Okay, and you are manifesting and creating success for yourself. And you are moving away from them and they feel defeated. This person feels defeated. All right, I think that's the reading. Let's go ahead and see what's upcoming for you. And this person could also feel defeated with the fact that they tried to control you and the situation, and they tried to be very cold and distant with you in some type of way. They could feel really defeated with how they treated you in the past. I think they do feel like that. We've got the Hangman. So upcoming, you can meet a Pisces. We've got the Sun, so you could meet a Leo. We've got the World. We've got the Hermit. So upcoming, you could meet a Virgo. Okay, clarify the Hangman, please. Clarify the Hangman. We've got Strength. Clarify Strength. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Okay, I feel like a lot of you are going to take some time out and you're going to pause and you're going to reevaluate things. And you're going to like realize how powerful you are, and you're going to embody your strength. And you're going to start to realize that I am strong, I am courageous, I am powerful. Okay, I can overcome obstacles. All right, and you're going to be able to overcome some type of burden possibly that you've been carrying around from the past. So a lot of you are going to be able to release with Strength card and get through something that happened in the past, because you're going to be able to release it and to change in some type of way for the better with Strength card. So I feel like a lot of you are going to take back your power upcoming. Clarify the Sun. We've got a Knight of Wands. Okay. Clarify the Knight of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands. The Tower. Okay, clarify the Tower. Okay, a lot of you are going to find out something upcoming. It has to do with possibly some type of player. So some of you, somebody that's been like getting around, you're going to find out about this player ways. All right, it's going to cause a tower. And a lot of you are going to cut this person out of your life. All right, I feel like it could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Or this could be you. You're going to have to make a head over heart decision when it comes to this situation. And a lot of you possibly are going to gain some type of mental clarity and realize that somebody has been out and about. So some of you might realize that find out that somebody's been doing something behind your back when it comes to a passionate affair. Clarify the World, please. We've got the Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Swords. The Four. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Okay, clarify Temperance. Okay. A lot of you possibly are going to end something. You're going to close the chapter. It's going to be a swift change that happens in your life. And it's going to leave you trapped in your head. Because possibly you're going to end something really quickly with somebody. And so it's going to leave you feeling guarded and kind of in a negative headspace. But I feel like you're going to get your balance again. Maybe you're going to spend some time by yourself and heal. Okay, and mend yourself. Really start seeing things for what they are, and seeing that this could be a positive thing, and you can use this to propel you onto a new path. So some of you are going to be at a crossroads upcoming, is what I'm getting. or you could even decide to move, because I feel like you're going to close out something. But you're going to be able to figure out what to do. You could meet a Sagittarius, and the path will become clear to you. So you're going to figure out what to do upcoming. Clarify the Two of Wands. Okay, so a lot of you are going to have to work through regret and disappointment upcoming. All right? And figure out what to do with the situation at hand, because a lot of you are going to close out something. That might apply to you, it might not. Clarify the Hermit. We've got the Page of Wands. We've got the Lovers. And we've got the Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Tell me about the Hermit. Okay, somebody's been thinking about you heavily, and they have some information they want to speak to you. Okay, and it could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, but it doesn't have to be. Somebody has a lot of emotions for you, and they've been thinking about you and how they could express their emotions to you. Okay, this person wants to reveal to you that when it comes to love, they have left somebody out in the cold, and it could be an Empress. So I feel like they want to tell you that they've gotten out of some type of relationship. So for some of you, you might find out somebody's going to tell you that they're single now and that they have feelings for you. And that they have moved on from somebody else is what I'm getting. All right, I think that concludes that. Let's get... see. We're going to get some love oracle cards. Why not? Okay. I've got Path Unknown. The path ahead in the relationship is uncertain yet hopeful. I've got the Cold Shoulder. Someone is deliberately distancing themselves, hiding dissatisfaction. I've got Protective Shell. Someone is keeping their true emotions hidden for self-protection. That sounds like the person on your mind. Oh, goodness, I almost dropped all the cards. Good thing it landed on my lap. Okay, let's just get one more. Exhaustion. Depleted, drained, long journey. Okay, let's clarify these. Can you tell me about Path Unknown, please? I've got Unmasking Motives. Some people's true motives will begin to surface. Okay, so you might not know what to do, but you're going to figure it out because somebody's motives will be revealed to you. Clarify unmasking motives. Yeah, somebody could be doing a push and pull with you. The push and pull in the relationship causes emotional instability. Okay, so maybe you're going to realize that somebody's deliberately being hot and cold with you. That somebody's playing games with you. Okay, you're going to figure out that they are just up to no good. Okay. Clarify the Cold Shoulder, please. I've got New Perspective. So possibly a lot of you are dealing with somebody who was deliberately distancing themselves from you and acting cold. And you're going to gain some new perspective. Clarify new perspective. double crossed. So some of you may face betrayal or being double crossed. Let's clarify protective shell. Obsession. Okay, so someone is keeping their true emotions for you hidden because of self-protection, but they're obsessed with you. Okay, so maybe you don't know that this person's obsessed. Clarify obsession. Yeah, they're clinging on to you. So somebody possibly is hiding the fact that they have deep emotions for you and they're obsessed, they're infatuated, they're addicted to you in some type of way, and they're holding on and they're spying on you. Clarify exhaustion. Open heart. Okay. All right, so some of you could feel exhausted when it comes to being vulnerable or opening your heart, or this could be the person on your mind too. Could be both of you. Clarify open heart. Public exposure, control issues, breaking news. Okay. Private matters could be exposed. So somebody might open up to you and tell you about their private matters. All right? That possibly somebody they're dealing with somebody with control issues. And then a surprising revelation will shift your perspective, breaking news. So someone who is just exhausted is going to let you in and then tell you something shocking is what I'm getting. So some of you are going to find out some stuff, possibly through the news. For some of you, because I got public exposure and breaking news. We've got bluff, pretending, masked, exaggeration. I've got new alliances. New alliances will bring you support and opportunities. Let's just get a couple more, and then we'll clarify. We've got double standards. Different people are held to different standards. We've got keeping up appearances. Keeping up appearances and acting like everything is fine. So that could be the person on your mind. Clarify bluff. Chaser. I don't want to chase anymore. So possibly somebody is pretending like they're okay, that you've stopped chasing them. Or they were playing a game with you. Okay? Because they wanted you to keep chasing, something along those lines. Okay? Clarify new alliance. New alliances. Bitterness. So some of you could have a support team and you're really thriving, and the person on your mind is bitter. They're resentful, angry, hurtful words. Clarify double standards. Influences, attachments, third parties, peers. Okay, so possibly your person was held to some type of double standard when it comes to the people around them. Clarify keeping up appearances. Inner conflict, love triangle. Okay, so somebody could be acting like they're okay, but inside, they're very conflicted, okay, when it comes to you, because this could be some type of love triangle. A hidden emotional entanglement is present. Okay. All right, and then I got holding back on the bottom of the deck. The other person is not being fully open with you. And then I got safe place, a place where you can truly be yourself and feel at peace. So they're holding back because possibly they're staying in their safe place, but they have unspoken desires for you. Unexpressed inner desires, often hidden needs or emotions. All right? And possibly they want to release these unspoken desires, Let go of expectations and allow things to unfold naturally. Okay. So maybe this person on your mind has desires for you, but they're holding back. And Spirit is saying to just allow things to unfold naturally, if that applies to you. All right. Let me go ahead and give you a divine energy oracle. We'll just end with that. Embrace your power. Let's go with that one. Okay, I just got to find it in the book. Oh, it's number 6. Okay. All right. Before you are able to fully express your divine energy and create an empowered life, you must assume responsibility for your choices, however good or poor they are. Presently, you're being asked to evaluate your past decisions and assess whether they've evolved or devolved for you. Be especially honest about those decisions that were made recklessly, emotionally, without self-control or reflection. Where are you now? Are you making impulsive choices, or are you taking genuine life and soul-supporting risk? Pay close attention to the answer, because it reveals the root of any troubling conditions you face at the moment. Your divine invitation is: evaluate your previous choices without judgment. Which of your past decisions have worked in your favor and which have not? Most important, what are you choosing today? Now is the time to honestly start making choices that express your divine nature and serve your true soul intentions. All right. I love that. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like this. Have a great day. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to.